Alright, viewers of my 17th tutorial in the A-10C2. Today we are covering the use of the Scorpion helmet barrett queuing system in the Warthog. So, first things first, make sure the switch is set to on. This will power the system on, and you go into a line, it just knows where it's supposed to be aligned, I guess. So, so select our waypoint. In fact, we do it with the mix, so if we just can fly off to the left a little bit. If we go coolly switch down, get the diamond in the mix, which means it's solid. Now we have some symbology. We have, something I'll zoom in. So we have our aircraft speed, or aircraft altitude. We have the vertical kind of where the helmet's looking, so we go to looking about 13, 14 down. On the top we have the heading the helmet's looking. On the bottom we have the aircraft. We have the heading the aircraft is flying. You see, as I move my head, this the top number changes, the bottom number doesn't. Then on the bottom we have XXXR. That is the radar altimeter. It's limited to 5,000 feet. If I were to fly lower, this would turn on, but it's not on currently, so we don't get a number. Now I will roll one aircraft over for a second. Where? Oh, actually, that's the point. So you can see we also have cross. This is the kind of where a speed will be placed. If I were to go TMS up now, so I'll go TMS up just to demonstrate. There you go. We have a kind of a square with a birthday cake in it. This is the symbology for a speed on the TED. There we go. See, we have the birthday cake on the TED too, so this is how the aircraft knows where the speed is, so that's how it shows the speed on the TED and on the HMCS. If I were to slew this around, you see the speed as well as the box move around. I can undesignate the speed by holding TMS down, and now just the box will move. There you go. This box is ground stabilized as long as it stays kind of within the constraints of your HMCS's view. Now, if I press China Hat after long, it'll recage the box, with putting us with the lines in the cross again. There we go, TMS. Not TMS. China Hat shot. Now we have our waypoint there, waypoint bridge. I'm pretty sure that's in the wrong place. Wait, yeah, I think that's in the wrong place. I think it's supposed to be down there. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Okay. Now we can activate it, but it's from the mark point, like we did with the TGP. So if we look down and press TS right to make a mark point, which has the name Mark Alpha on it, we see there. That yellow box shows our currently active steer point. Any other green boxes are other mark points or the route points that we have, but are not currently designated our active one. If I come down to mark points, you'll see the mark alpha will become yellow and a birthday place on it to make that the active. If I go back to mission, I can come down here and it's TMS left. Oh, no. Okay, so you see if I place my cursor over the waypoint, it gives me some information about it. So that is the bearing, and so that is the bearing and the range to the target, as well as that's the barometric altitude to the target, to so 29012. We can do the same for bridge. Okay, no, I think that's the altitude. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, Now if I turn the TGP on, here, set it to flow. And if I go DMS left, it'll bring the TGP onto the HMX, it'll give me a repeat of that. This to work, it has to be on the right MFD, so I have to have it on this MFD and showing. If I go into stat, the view goes away. So that's TGP. We have a dashed box showing the field of view of the TGP. If I were to zoom in, let's do that now. Box gets narrower. Right, so now I can hook targets with TMS right. No, that's not that point, no. Mark alpha, let's keep that. What the keybind to mark? Let's get them. Oh, I remember now. Yep, there we go. Okay, there you are. Okay, right, yeah. So it is TMS left short. But it's TMS up short. Sorry, TMS up short. That will kind of place this dashed box around whatever you have hooked. And you'll also get this yellow line, which will say that you've hooked it, and it'll give it kind of the bearing. Look at the hook thing. If we go TMS up long, we can make a SPI on the hooked object. There you go, we've done that. Now we can sleeve our T-pod to that. There you go. And now, without looking at the T-pod MFD, I can slew this around and mark our targets. And then we have several BTRs down here. You can see with the box, I'm kind of looking over them. And also on the MFD repeater on the HMCS. Yep, so there you go. Now, a nice thing you can do is you can actually control how the symbology is shown. If we go to the stat pane, then press HMCS, we have HMCS symbology, so we can actually tell the aircraft to hide or show or occlude. Occlude is basically hide when you're looking in the cockpit, so you see here I have no symbology. Then if I set the crosshair, for example, to always be on, we always have the crosshair, so you see there. So I like to have the crosshair, and I also like to have the own SPI always show. So now, no matter what, I can see the azimuth I need to fly to head to our SPI. Which, you know, of course, this is personal preference. You can have whatever you want turned on or off. This is just what I personally like. You can also come down here and set a range to go different things. So that's useful for like data link stuff, which we'll get into in the video. If we had any sort of data link friendlies in the area, they show up as circles, which I can also hook. And I don't believe enemies are shown in this data link system. Right, so that'll be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful start of your week. Shark 31 off.